Hello and welcome to my American Idol review and recap of tonight's episode. It was the final judgment and it aired on February 22nd, 2012. Sorry that I look like crap right now, guys. Yesterday I took quite a fall, and when I say fall, I mean literally. I fell down the stairs at school yesterday. Sprained my ankle pretty bad. Icing it right now. I got a big scrape on my leg too. So yeah, right now I'm pretty crippled. And I stayed home from school, and yeah, I'm in a lot of pain, so yeah, I'm not gonna make myself look nice. So let's just go ahead and get on with the review. Alright, so tonight we found out 14 of the top 24. So far, it is a solid top 24 in my opinion, and there are only a few people that I can't stand. So let's get started. First up, we had Hirsh, and she sang "Baby I Love You." I love Hirsh. She is definitely one of my favorite girls. I'm really hoping that there is a top 13 spot for this girl. She has my vote. Next we have Clayton Fraker, and he sang "New York State of Mind." Ugh, I don't know, I really don't like this guy. Yeah, he can sing, but he's just way too over the top, and his personality is kind of annoying in my opinion. I think he's a contestant you either love or you hate, and I'm definitely on the hate side. I really hope he gets stuck in the shuffle of everyone during the top 24 and doesn't make it to the top 13 because I just really can't stand him. Alright, so next we have Lauren Gray, and she sang "I'd Rather Go Blind." She's the first contestant to get cut, which is a shame because I really liked her, but I do kind of agree with not putting her through because I think she definitely has some confidence issues that she needs to work on. So hoping she comes back in the next couple of years and then maybe she can take it. Okay, next we have Joshua Ledet, and he is still on the fence for me. I don't know, I really like his voice. I think he seems like a really sweet guy, but I'm just scared he's going to overdo it too much. I think he definitely has a lot more control than Creighton. Creighton is just "Wah!" He definitely has more control than him. He still needs to dial it back a tad. I think I really need to see a little bit more of him before I form a real opinion. But anyways, all in all, he makes the top 24. Next we have Blaire Sieber and Naomi Gilles, and they are both cut. I don't even think we ever saw Blaire, so whatever, bye-bye. And I remember Naomi's audition, and I really liked her voice. But there are so many good girls this year, so I think she just got lost in the bunch, which is unfortunate, because I did like her audition, so maybe in the next couple of years she can come back. Okay, next we have Haley Johnsen, and she makes the top 24. This chick hasn't gotten much screen time, but from what I've seen, I love. I don't know what it is about her, but I just love her style. I love her voice. And I don't know if it's because her name is Haley, because last year there was Haley Reinhart, and I love Haley Reinhart. That I don't know if just because her name's Haley that I'm just drawn to her, but I just love everything about her. I think she's really going to need to pull a Pia Toscano and blow America out of the water next week to make the top 13 because she's barely even been shown, which is a shame because she's one of the best girls in my opinion. And what I mean by pulling the Pia Toscano is Pia Toscano, she wasn't really given a good edit. She had they showed her I think twice. They showed her during her group round, and they showed her during Vegas, and they never really showed too much of her. And Pia was like, okay, well, I have to show America more, so she went out and did a fantastic performance, top 24, to get America on her side. I think this is what Haley has to do. She has to completely blow America out of the water to get people on her side because she's barely been shown. So I really hope that she blows America out of the water because she is one of my favorite girls, and there's so many good girls this year, and it's going to be hard to narrow it down because I would just put most of them through, so to the top 13. So it's going to be hard to say goodbye to some of these girls next week, but man, Haley Johnsen, I like her. Okay, next we have 4 guys who are cut. Neco Starr, who is a Bruno Mars wannabe, Clayton Farhat, River St. James, and Caleb Johnsen. Bye-bye, boys. Next we have Elise Testone, and she sang "This Is a Man's World." Holy crap, I love this chick. Her voice is just so unique and has so much power. She reminds me a lot of Kendra Chantel from last season, who I think should have made the top 13 last year. Kendra Chantel, she's amazing. Her album is fantastic. You need to check it out. I don't remember what's it called. It's called hold on, let me look it up. Her album is called, I'm sorry, I'm wasting time. It is called, okay, where is it? I'm gonna be like, oh, when I see it. What the fuck is it? Oh, it's called Unthinkable. Her album's called Unthinkable. Check it out on iTunes. She's great. And Elise reminds me a lot of Kendra. Yeah, she makes it to the top 24, and she's definitely got my vote. Okay, next we have Reed Grimm, and he's saying it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. He makes the top 24. I like his personality, and I love when he plays the drums, but that's about it for me. I think he will have a lot of fans, but I don't know if he'll be able to take the crown of being the next American Idol, but we'll see. Next we have Erika Van Pelt, and she makes the top 24. I like her a lot, and now some of the other girls are starting to stand out more than her, in my opinion, but damn, she's still good. There's just so many girls this year, and it's going to be so hard to narrow it down in the live rounds, like I said before. Next we have Chelsea Sorrell, and she's saying I told you so, and she makes the top 24. I don't know about her yet. She has a good voice, but we haven't seen much of her at all. I think she's really just cannon fodder and probably won't even have a chance at the top 13, but we'll see. Next we have Baylie Brown, and she's saying here comes goodbye, and she makes the top 24. She doesn't stand out as much for me as some of the other girls, but the fact that she is a country singer, and a pretty dang good one, I have a feeling America will vote her into the top 13, but we'll see what happens. I like her a lot, but some girls I just like a lot more, but we'll see. Next we have Richie Law, the cowboy, and he's saying Run Fire, and he is cut. I feel bad for this kid because I think he has a good voice. If you know me, I love when a guy can sing low, but he ruined his rep by saying all these mean and rude things while on camera. I mean, I'm sure he isn't all evil, and the editing team only shows him saying mean things because you always gotta have that bad guy on a TV show. But Randy says he should come back next year, but honestly, either he has to completely change his personality and keep his mouth shut, otherwise I don't see him gaining any fans. All in all, I feel really bad for this kid, and I hope he realizes he needs to watch what he says on national television. Alright, next we have Heejun Han. He is my all-time favorite contestant this year on Idol, and he makes the top 24. Thank goodness. I will definitely be voting my ass off for this kid. There's just so many things about him that I love. He's just like perfect. There's not anything that I don't like about him. One, his personality is freaking fantastic. He is hilarious. Second, his voice is so pretty, and his performance of New York State of Mind was definitely the best I ever heard him sing so far on Idol. His style with his hats and his glasses is just completely adorable. He is a New Yorker, which I love because I am. Well, I'm not from New York City, but I'm from upstate New York, so I guess you could call me a New Yorker, an upstate New Yorker. So yes, I like that he's a New Yorker. He is a Haley Reinhart fan. If you watch his Road to Hollywood interview, he says he loves Haley and that she's his favorite Idol contestant, which I love because if you know me, Haley Reinhart is my everything. And he works with special needs kids. I mean, come on! What more could you ask of someone? There isn't one thing I hate about him. The only thing I gotta say he has to work on is his diction. But I do think it has definitely gotten better since his audition. I think he is definitely growing each and every performance, and that is exactly what he needs to do on the show. I am seeing a very bright future for Heejun, win or lose. Next we have Jessica Sanchez, and she's saying the prayer. Oh my god, this girl is freaking fantastic. I was just speechless during this whole performance. Oh my god, there's just so many good girls this year, and I just don't know who to pick as my fave. But she's definitely up there on my top of the list. I am voting for her for sure. Next we have Phillip Phillips, and he's saying nice and slow. He makes the top 24, no shocker there. I don't know. I think he's talented, and he's really good at playing the guitar, but his voice just doesn't cut it for me. I think it definitely needs a lot of work. But all in all, I think he is definitely going to make the top 13 because he has a lot of fans already. So, whatever. He's growing on me, though. gotta say, he's definitely growing on me, but I'm not on the Phillip bandwagon yet. Not on it yet. Alright, next we have Colton Dixon, and he sang Fix You, and he made the final 24 this year. Thank goodness. I'm so happy for this kid. His voice isn't my fave of the competition, but I love when he plays the piano. And what I like about him is we know what kind of album he'll make if he wins, or even gets close to winning. And good job, Colton. Definitely looking forward to seeing more of him. And his relationship with his sister is so cute. I really wish his sister could have made the live shows too, because she's pretty fantastic. Alright. Next up, we have Brielle Von Huegel, and she's saying Killing Me Softly. She made the top 24. I like her, but I think she's going to get lost in the shuffle with all the other girls. And also because her mom, you know, I think people are going to be annoyed by her a little bit, which is a shame because her voice is good, but there's so many good girls this season. I don't really know. I think she's going to get lost in all the good talent. But, yeah, I still like her voice, but I don't know. I don't know if she'll be able to make it to the top 13, but we'll see. And lastly, we have Adam Brock singing You Don't Know Me. And we are left with a cliffhanger, and we will find out his fate tomorrow. I don't know. I really don't like this guy. His voice is good, but his personality is just kind of annoying. I wouldn't mind if he got cut, but I think he is going to make it. But we'll have to wait and see. This season of Idol is definitely starting to look very good. I can't wait to start voting next week. So many good people this year, and it's really hard to really see a frontrunner. Last year, at this time, I knew Scotty, James, Lauren, and Casey were probably going to be big frontrunners, and we're going to have a lot of fans. But this year, I just really have no clue. Everyone is just so good, and it's really hard to tell. So I think we're really just going to have to take it week by week this season and see how everything unfolds. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter, Scotty Haley Fan. I live tweet during Idol. Join me. I would love to know what you all think. Comment, rate, sub, and see you all later.